Well, it's 45 games gone, one remaining, and ultimately it does all come down to tomorrow, really.
Yeah, been a long old season. Plenty ups, even more downs. But yeah, comes down to tomorrow. Lads are looking forward to it, and hopefully we can see it over the line.
There's no better way to go into it. Obviously, from Tuesday night, it was a real team and club performance, really, when you take the fans into consideration.
Yeah, I mean, that was fantastic that on Tuesday night, the amount of fans there in that stand, and to score the 2 early goals and sort of rile them up the way that we did was fantastic. And the support got us through the rest of the game. But yeah, I mean, it's been since the Easter weekend where we sort of slipped up, we've had to go and win 4 games, and the way we've gone about those 3 games were worthy of results. So if we match the way we've gone about the last 3 games, then yeah, I'd fancy us to go and get the job done.
Especially with it being a game in hand on Tuesday, it was important to get the 3 points. Was that the message in the dressing room before the game?
Yeah, I think like we always say, we got more chance of winning when we're us, when we do what we do, rather than trying to adapt to other teams and things like that. So yeah, we knew we had to win. It wasn't the be all and end all. Of course, nothing was won or lost on Tuesday night, but 3 points certainly helped.
You mentioned the support before. How much of a boost does it give you boys in there, obviously seeing them when you walk out the tunnel?
It's fantastic. It was nice. Like, say you walk out and we had a full stand there. It makes a real difference. I'm looking forward to hopefully seeing more of the same tomorrow. That'd be fantastic.
Does the momentum from Tuesday and obviously the desire to get the job done just take us into tomorrow nicely?
Yeah, of course it does. Like I say, it's however it happens tomorrow. Just do whatever we have to do. We've got to do. But we have to try and take as much of the emotion out of it as possible, and focus on the football. Let the emotion come afterwards. Whatever happens. But if we do what we do, and we give ourselves the best chance to enjoy it.
Bradford are in decent form, to be fair to them. We're obviously going for what we're going to do. Is that the makings of a good clash? Yeah,
well, I mean, both teams got it all to play for. They've got their own reasons for it. They had a great result on Wednesday night. And we're under no illusions. They're not just going to roll over for us. It's going to be a tough game. We're going to have to do everything we can. You say both teams have a lot on the line, and yeah, it looks forward to being hopefully a good game.
We're talking off camera about it just being a crazy league in general, but all focus is just on us, isn't it?
Yeah, just on us. We haven't got anybody else to worry about. Like, don't care what happens. It's irrelevant. We look after ourselves. It'll be interesting to see, once the day is over, who's done what, because there is so many permutations that can come out of it. But the be all and end all is on us and our goals and what we want to do.
For you boys in there, how easy is it to block out the emotion and obviously the noise coming from elsewhere?
I think we've got a really good group. I think we've done it most of the season. Before Christmas when we weren't where we wanted to be, when we were 8th or 9th, although we always there or thereabouts, that wasn't where we wanted to be. Just got on with the job, ticked them off one by one. Before we know it, we're where we should be or where we wanted to be. And we've sort of continued that throughout. We've had little slip-ups and that, but that happens throughout every season. You're always going to get that. And now it's obviously the business end. But we've been in this position before where we've had to win games, even over the last few weeks. And we sort of thrive under that, and hopefully that sees us through.
The manager will have his words before the game tomorrow, but as captain of this club, to everyone involved, what's your final message?
Come and get behind us. Like I say, I think it went so far on Tuesday night that it would mean the world for us to do the same on Saturday. But it's been a fantastic season. The support's been unbelievable. The staff, the players, everybody's been a credit to themselves. And we're just really hoping we can finish it on a high.